Kestens takes a shot, buries it, third of the season. Remember, we just have to get a draw out of this match. So getting an early goal here, 1-0, is massive. Okay. Talk about an episode that has a lot on the line. It's our final match of the Europa League. We have injuries, and it's our first Dutch Cup match. Let's go ahead and get into it and check it out. I'm not on the screen like I've been doing. I kind of like this a lot better. As I mentioned, we're sitting fourth in the league, 2 points off of Ajax. Everybody's level on games, so that is good. We're happy about that. Obviously, we haven't been the best this season, but up first, today we have Dynamo Kiev, who we're level on points with. If we win this match, we go on through. If we don't, if we draw, the only thing we've got to do is not lose this match, which hopefully we can do considering we beat Dynamo Kiev earlier on 3-0, right? Yeah, 3-0. So here we are where we last left off. I believe we played these two matches. We've only played two since then. Utrecht, we beat 2-1. Samari gets a goal. Venema gets a goal as well. Helmand Sport, we beat 3-0. Hey, Xavi, and Samari gets goals. But we have injuries to discuss, and there's quite a few of them. Sangari out for 3 to 5 weeks. Roy out 2 weeks. Markello out potentially 3 weeks. Our backup goalkeeper out 1 to 3 days. Yikes. Not in a good time either. Not in a very good time. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous because of the injuries that we've had, and it's kind of tough. We've put Everink on the loan list as well. He's complaining about lack of game time. I don't really need him that well because we've got a new right back that's been doing pretty well for us, and I'm looking for him. He's not in the match squad because he's not registered, and that is Mr. Hotek, who has really started doing pretty good. He's not a very going forward guy by any means, but he's solid. He's been doing good. A 7.3 against Helmand Sport, 6.8 against Utrecht. We played him in the Feyenoord where we put out a 6.9. So been really happy with his performances in the lack of Markello, who, we're going to be out with for quite some time. I'm a bit scared. A guy that I have been debating bringing back up, though, is, what's his name? You guys know who I'm talking about. What is that guy's name? Not Patrick. I do want to bring Patrick up and start playing him a little bit more, but it's Velenos. Kind of think about playing Velenos a little bit more. We need another midfield player until the transfer window opens up, and he's definitely one of those guys that we could bring up. I do want to call up Winsink as well because we've dropped Van Dijk down because we have actually sold him, just waiting for that transfer to go through. But I'm looking for Winsink here, and I'm struggling to find him. I know he's a 2-star player, and we've got quite a few of those guys, don't we? Mr. Winsink, where are you at? Let's do it this way. So here he is. We're going to go ahead and call him up. He was injured. That's why I haven't went ahead and done it. So he's going to get called up and be our 4th choice center back now. I think that just makes a little bit more sense with Lucho, Delgado, and Kirsten. It's kind of what we're thinking going forward. I'm pretty certain that's going to be a good idea. It's ready to get into the match, though. It's time to get into the match. We got Dynamo Kiev. I don't know what to think about this match. I don't know why I done that because I had already picked this team out and had my midfield the way I like it. I'm going to play Tom on the left-hand side as a winger today just because Ismar has been really poor, 6.38. He's got a couple goals, but I don't know, when he plays, either he scores goals or he just totally disappears. Let's go ahead and turn myself back on. Here I am. Yeah, not a lot of players in this match as well because we've got injuries for days. I kind of want to put Zalazar up on the bench because he can play on the right-hand side and the left-hand side as a fullback for us. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm not certain. I'm not, because this season, there's one thing that this season can be summed up into. We're not consistent by any means. We go out there and play good against certain teams, go out there and play poor against other teams, and there's just not been a real consistent performer out there in the side so far. And now it is time. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Hartman throws us into Samari. It's an opening highlight really early on. Tom running down that left-hand side, hits it into the box. Nobody there. Kirsten picks it back up. Okay, what do we got here? Fleming, glad to have you back, bud. Kestens, so close to getting a goal there. Delgado with a good clearance there. I've been really impressed with him once again this season. it's tough on him because if he was a 3-star player and Lucho wasn't almost homegrown, I probably wouldn't bring Lucho back in on loan. Now Tom is banged up. Another injury. Chavi gets tackled there. Kestens takes a shot, buries it, third of the season. Remember, we just have to get a draw out of this match. So getting an early goal here, 1-0, is massive. Okay, let's go. We're going to make a change on that left-hand side. Tom, I don't want him to be hurt, but he's kind of fell off a little bit this season because we've changed the way we play a little bit. Ismar is coming onto the pitch. Not been the best of late. Can he do something for us today? Tom looked a little bit promising today, I thought. Put out a 6.9 in the few minutes that he did play. Delgado moves that quick to Flemings. He tries to move that over to Ismar, but Ismar's not there to get it. We're back in possession, though. Playing a little bit of back and forth. Ology to Hay. Lucho now. What do we got here? A little bit of pressure is one thing we've got. Chavi, he's found Fleming. He found him, but didn't find him. He seen him, but he didn't find him. Gets around Ology. Tied up 1-1. Okay, guys, I'm a bit nervous. If you missed it in the last episode of the Journeyman, I do look a little bit different, and that's because I have started using OBS instead of Streamlabs, and I think it's worked out really well. It looks a lot better to me. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it, but disappointing there. 1-1 now. Okay, it's fine. Remember, we just need the draw. We're going to drop encouragement after giving up a goal here. You know, we've got a lot of highlights, so I'm not really feeling this match a lot. The highlights have been a bunch already. Okay, we're trying to find Fleming. We can't find him. I mean, you know, we could do something else. I'm really debating playing this through the midfield a little bit more. It seems like we're giving up a lot, trying to play it toward Fleming a little bit too much. It's 2-1. This is the one result we didn't need here. Yike. I don't believe this is going to be disallowed. I think this is going to stand. We don't even get the ruling on it. It stands. Okay. We beat this team 3-0 last time, guys. Can we do something here? Okay. Looking for Kestens out here on the left-hand side or right-hand side. I wonder what the side would have done if we wouldn't have had injuries. I really do, because we're without a lot of our attack. We're without a lot of it. Okay, get back. Okay. Hey. Woo, scary Larry right there. Let's get this ball back, guys. Can we do that? Or just allow a third? Okay. Dynamo Kiev's getting a little bit of revenge against us. This is a team that has haunted us in the past in different saves, and it looks like they're going to do it once again today. I mean, and the mentality after giving up that third goal, not what we want to see. Fleming also banged up now. He's got a little bit of a tight cock. The injuries, I mean, they have plagued us this season so far early on. We will have to make a change at halftime. I just want to get through the halftime whistle. 2 changes due to injury, not what we wanted to see. I mean, that's tough. That's tough for us to do anything with, because we was already thin today. Okay, guys, can we get the ball back, please? Please? I don't like it. Oh, okay, here we go. I like this a little bit better. I do. Okay, I did like that a little bit better. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's do something here. Damn it. 4-1 before halftime. This is a pathetic result from us. I mean, I know we've got injuries, but Ology putting out a 6.3. Hartman putting out a 6.3. Ismar, once again, putting out his solid average rating of a 6.3. Okay, so he's not like actually injured. So I think we're going to leave him on for the time being. Hartman's coming out, though. He's been poor, hasn't he? Did not want this to happen. I wanted to check something out, by the way. Former Darby County. I mean, not in real life, but in my Darby County save. I really liked Patrick Berg. Patrick Berg was a great player for us. I think he stayed with us throughout that entire save after we purchased him pretty early on when we got promoted to the Premier League. Really enjoyed Patrick Berg. Dynamo Kiev have a stud there. Didn't realize that in the first matchup that they had him, but definitely a good player there. And I know the 3-0 victory that we had against Dynamo Kiev was probably a fluke after seeing this match, but 4-1 does hurt, doesn't it? It really does. Olaji's just lost in goal today, isn't he? He is just lost as lost can be. Fleming holds up play, tries to find this to Samari, and he gets picked off there. Ismar has to chase it down. Season's not what I wanted. Just the inconsistencies of this side has been so disappointing, hasn't it? I mean, we're going to have to make a final change here, mainly because Fleming is halfway dead out there. Vitnima is actually motivated. As soon as he comes on the pitch, though, he's going to be anxious. I guarantee it. It's what usually happens. Samari in possession. Plays us back to Tom Hay. We got Douglas now, who maintains possession pretty tightly here. We were playing that left-hand side a little bit, seeing if we can get something out of it. Douglas does a good job. I've been impressed with Douglas. I really have. I know he's not okay. I mean, 4-2 looks a lot better than 4-1, but is it going to be allowed? That is the question. That is a real question we have here. I think he strayed a little bit off. I'm not 100% sure. It's going to be tight. Hey, 4-2. There we go. Keston's on the goal. 4th of the season. Douglas comes in, makes a good impact already in this match. I was really impressed with him on that left-hand side right there. Keston does a good job. I want to see how close this was because it did look pretty close. It did look pretty close, didn't it? Here we go. Okay, wasn't as close as I thought, but, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. Vanima on the pitch now. 4-2. Yep, told you. Hey, look at there. Anxious already. We're going to drop some encouragement on the side. Try to just keep people motivated. We got a very tired side out here as well today, don't we? Just keep on motivating. Just keep it up. Just keep on motivating. Yep, this is it. We're out. Well, to be going down to the wire of getting out of this group stage, I think was a pretty good promise for us. I'm not happy. I don't like what I just saw from this team, really, guys. I mean, the assistant manager, don't know what he was thinking there, but we're knocked out. And Tom, 1 to 2 days, so that's pretty good. We go to Conference League, though, so that should be fun. I do want to actually see. Let's turn myself off so we can see a little bit of this. When does that match come up? Okay, no say yet. No say yet. Okay, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. We'll figure it out at some point where we're coming back in the Conference League. Okay, there we are. A little bit later on, but that should be fun. That'll be definitely a full episode, the first knockout round of the Conference League. Maybe we can do pretty good in that. But up next, we've got a Dutch Cup matchup against Warwick, who... Have we played Warwick this season? We have I just seen their name. Okay, we did play them in the league and drew against them early on. That was one of those results that I thought we should have won, but unfortunately we didn't. I didn't turn myself off. Okay, try again, Brack. There we go. I am off now, but yeah, I think that'll be a tougher matchup than what we think it might be. Warwick 0-0 there. I don't see us playing them anytime else, so it's going to be our second matchup against them. Well, I've put this off talking about it because I know it's going to put the mood down a little bit for me, but today's January 20th for me right now, but it's about Derby County. As you guys know, I'm a supporter of the club. I absolutely love the club. It's just a massive part of my life, getting up at 5:30 a.m. to watch them play. They're what made me fall in love with football. I started playing Football Manager just because I love these type of games. I started a non-link to legend kind of stave where we started off with Chorley, went to Gillingham, and then ended up at Derby, and it stopped there. I didn't do anything else. I just kept playing there and playing there and playing there and playing there until I fell in love with the club and figured out how to watch them on Rams TV. Purchased that and have been watching them ever since. And I think that was roughly around the last season that Philip Kaku was there for his final season. So obviously it's not been a fun ride for me. It's been a lot of emotion, a lot of downs, not a whole lot of ups, but yeah, it's what made me fall in love with the sport in general, like actually paying attention to it, not just playing a game about it. It's tough. And where do you go from there? Like if your club ceases to exist, I don't know like what to do. Like there's not going to be anything else similar to it. Like I could be like, hey, well, I can just start watching another club. I'm from the U.S. It's not a huge deal, but it is. I mean, the dedication you put in to trying to learn about the sport over here, it's a little bit tough. And yeah, it's honestly heartbreaking. Like I don't know. Like it's tough. And I do apologize for bringing the mood down, but I did have to discuss that a little bit. And as you can see, I've accepted an offer for Everink for FC Eindhoven for what can be $200K. It's a major loss for us, but he's complaining. He's got Ology on his side. He's got Hay on his side. So I've accepted the bid just because like I'm just get the hell out, dude. I'm sick and tired of messing with it. And that being said, we've got another major injury. Xavi out for 3 weeks. That being said, we've called up Velenos back to the main squad. We've also called up what's his name, Patrick, as well, to see if that can help out a little bit. We're going up into the Dutch Cup today against Warwick. Should be fun. Hopefully lightens my mood up a little bit more. And I think I really want Ismar to be on the left-hand side. I really do. I want him to be a good inside forward. He's got so much potential. We got Ology in goal, a back four of Hotek, Kirsten, Lucho, and Patrick. In the midfield, we got Baker, Samari, and Hay, right-hand side. Keston's left-hand side. Ismar up top. It's your boy Fleming. Turned myself back on, and here we go. It's the second round of the Dutch Cup, where I think the only thing we can say is this season has been very underwhelming. Patrick's complacent. Heck yeah, bud. That's the way to earn more time. You want to play more, but you want to be complacent all the dang time. This is a tough matchup. Like I said, we drew against the side 0-0 early on in the season. Do we have something here? Okay, no sir. Baker gets on this though. Keeps it alive. Plays it to Lucho, who takes it. Lucho. Baker on the assist. It's 1-0, baby. Over Warwick. Baker done an excellent job there. Keeping that ball alive. Pushing it back to Lucho. And Lucho somehow finishing. Had a really poor match in the last one. Helped us out majorly here. Comes into the box here. Baker somehow finds him and does a great job on that finish. 1-0. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to drop some encouragement on the side. See if we can get... Okay, shouldn't have done it. Should not have done it. Damn it, Brack. Why'd you do it? Warwick have a highlight of their own here. We obviously need to defend here. That's the goal. Defend. Don't do anything stupid like this. I'm done. This save has been a pain in my rump this season. Oh my God. Who was that? Just let him run right by you. It was Kirsten. Kirsten, bud, come on. You got to get in front of your man there. I don't even know what to say to him. Like, I want to berate him after that because that was that bad. But it's 1-1 still. Second round action here. Playing at home. Let's get something, guys. If we could just find somebody that's been consistent lately. And I think like all these guys coming around complaining about lack of time, I think that's been a major issue with this season. Like, I feel like we've lost a little bit of support. The dynamics don't show it, but it seems like we have. Ismar on this left-hand side to Baker. We may be doing a tactical change at some point this season just to see if we can get somewhat back on our good form. Okay, Kestens to Hotek. Plays it into Ismar. Sells it over the top. Okay, that was lovely. I'm happy with that. Patrick, bud. Let's see if we can fire Patrick up. Do we fire him up? Just no reaction so far. Nothing. He hates me. I hate him. But he's too good of a player to let go, or has too much potential to let go. Fleming hits the dink. Let's go. 11th of the season. Keston's on the assist. 2-1, baby. Back on top. Let's settle down. Okay, Fleming. Good job. I've been impressed with Fleming. Obviously, I don't think he's been as good as Borneman has been for us, but he's our player. That's good. I don't think he's going to get much better. Obviously, he's not a long-term solution. I feel like he's more of a short-term solution until we can find, a really good striker like Banu was for us at KV Mechelen. So, obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time. This side's going to take time. We're going to have down moments in each season until we get a side built that's better than what we are. Because we're kind of makeshift, I feel like. We've got youngsters playing that have a lot of potential that's just going to have to grow. That was dangerous. Ology has not been good today, has he? Just like in the overall episode. Like, I have not been impressed. I know he's putting out a 6.9. He was terrible in the last match. Show some stuff there, bud, and get to that ball a little bit quicker. Patrick now, he's putting out a 6.9. It's probably his best performance he's had at the club. Ismar moves us over to Fleming. Okay, what do we got here? Fleming finds Kestens on a run, and he puts a little bit too much mustard on that, and it's out into the stands. Jesus, Murphy. Kestens, lower that back down a little bit, bud. You ain't got to, knock somebody's head off into the stand. Kestens is getting forward today, looking good. There we go. 6th of the season. Ismar on the assist. Is he finally going to put out above a 6.3 today? That'd be nice, Ismar. I have a lot of faith in you. You do good in training. You just don't do good on the pitch. So, nice. Lovely pass by him. Kestens gets out in front, takes it to the distance, and gets the goalkeeper out in a bad situation, and that's how you end up 3-1 right now. Hey, he's not complacent. He's not anxious. He's just composed. That's freaking nice. Let's go. Almost halftime, 2 minutes of added time. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I looked down at my phone for one moment. Something did come up. Yep, there we go. Pump the fist. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. Here we are, 3-1. Looking at changes we make, Patrick will be coming off. He's looked good today. Like, I've actually been pretty impressed with him. Happy with his performance. Ismar will be coming off as well, probably for Tom. Maybe. Hey. Let's take Hay off. The guy that I'm not a huge fan of right now is Velenos. He's coming onto the pitch. Fleming or Ismar coming off for Tom. Change him to a winger. Should help out the side a little bit. Patrick, I'm just going to drop you back on defend at this point. And you will probably be my third and final change, bud. Just as a heads up, unless you start being complacent. I'm happy with this performance. This is much better than that last one, isn't it? This might be an option for us to put Vanderheiden out there on the pitch as well. A guy that hasn't played it hardly at all this season. Let's go ahead and do that. Wait, one dang second. We're going to play him on the left-hand side. I like it. Wait. I've messed up. No, don't do that. Okay, Tom, come back on. Fleming, come off for Vanderheiden. I don't want to piss off Tom for bringing him on and then taking him off immediately. Final change is Vanderheiden coming on the pitch. And let's get out of here. Let's get out of here with the victory. We're going to drop some praise on the guys to see if we can get them motivated for this last little bit. Samari just says, hey, I'm not happy with that. Not happy with that team speech at all, bud. Okay, that was dangerous. That was scary, Larry. I had a little bit of a moment where I stopped breathing on that one. Okay, put a little bit of air on that, why don't you, bud? Ology to Lucho. Okay. Velenos. He gets his first touch, it seems like, of the match. I mean, I feel like Velenos was one of those guys that he could have been somewhat decent if we didn't sign Xavi and Samari. I feel like he would have had a much larger role this season, but Samari's just better. I know he's still learning and everything like that. He's still a young player. He's going to have bad games, but he's just been a lot better, hasn't he? Kestens is tired out there. He's not going to get to that. Baker does a good job making sure we stay in possession here, and we give it right back to Warwick. Blow the whistle, ref. I'm ready to get out of this match. These end of highlights are kind of boring. Lucho, 8.4. Good stuff by him. Outstretched arms. Good win. And the draw happened, by the way, for the Conference League. I was on the phone with my parents and accidentally hit go forward. So, yeah, we got Slovian Bratislava up in that, which it won't be the next episode, but it will be one of the upcoming episodes. I'm not sure where we're going to come back. Obviously, we're not coming back here because, well, we just played Warwick. That would be a fun one to come back to, but that's a little bit too far out. I'm really looking right around here. These three matches, probably Almere City and Utrecht after that. Should be pretty dang fun. I'm excited about what we've got going on in the season. Where does that put us in the league? Okay, we're still fourth. We need to separate ourselves a little bit. I mean, it's tough, though. It is very tough. Looking at that hurts still. Pain. Regret. Yeah. Well, I knew the chances going in this season of us getting out of that group stage was pretty slim. But to lose to the team that we beat 3-0, 4-2, it sucked. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below, and as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.